Good morning, fourth graders, or afternoon. Today we are talking about comparison problems. We are going to be doing a lot of problems with math, multiplication, and poppers like me. Also some kitties and some frogs and maybe a llama. So let's get started. Our comparison problems are as our title today, and our I can statement is I can solve problems comparing things. Okay, I can't do the rest of the lesson in that. But today we're talking about puppers and comparison problems. So let's get started. Hopefully you said our I can statement with enthusiasm, or like a dog. Maybe you just barked it. I don't know. Whatever you're feeling today is fabulous. Okay, so today we are working at 3-word problems. You only have to do one problem on your thing today, but I want you to pay close attention because these sometimes, lots of times, trip students up, and you know, they don't have to. And I'm so confident and how smart you guys are that I'm not even worried. All right, so our UTP today says Evan's dog weighs 7 times as much as Sue's dog. Okay, so Evan's dog is either really big or Sue's dog is really small. Together, they weigh 72 pounds. How much does Evan's dog weigh? Okay, let's start here by marking everything that's important. So first sentence, Evan's dog weighs 7. Let's circle our 7. Always circle important numbers. Times. Okay, times is my action word, so I'm going to box it. When we see the word times, we think to add, divide, multiply, subtract. Hopefully you know times means to multiply. So we know we're going to be doing something with multiplication. 7 times as much as Sue's dog. Okay, well we don't know how much Sue's dog weighs. Together, they weigh 72 pounds. So if you put these two dogs together, they would weigh 72 pounds. How much does Evan's dog weigh? Okay. So we want to know how much Evan's dog weighs, but we don't know how much Sue's dog weighs. Here's the one thing I don't want you to do. I don't want you to be like, oh, 7 times what gives me 72 and that's my answer. It actually doesn't work that way. And I would say you should draw a picture almost every single time you are working on a comparison word problem, okay? So we are going to draw some pictures. Let's first start by, I'm going to write Evan here. And then below Evan, I'm going to write Sue because we're talking about Evan's dog and Sue's dog, right? So on Evan's dog and Sue's dog. So Sue's dog, let's just say Sue's dog weighs one of these boxes and Evan's dog weighs 7 times that. So while Sue's dog weighs one of these boxes, Evan's dog weighs 7 times that. So we need 7 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. We just wrote Evan and Sue, and then Sue's dog weighs 1 box, but Evan's dog weighs 7 times that many. So I gave Evan's 7 boxes. And then we know together that if we added both of these puppers up, we would get 72 pounds. Okay, so we want to know Evan's. We want to know how much Evan's dog weighs. Okay, so we have to think. If we want something to equal 72 pounds, right? We got to figure out what each of these boxes stands for so we can figure out how many pounds Evan's dog weighs, right? So, how many boxes do we have total? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for Evan and then 1 for Sue. So we have 8. So we need to think. 8 times what is going to give us 72? Some of you might know your facts, maybe not. Okay, you could say, oh, I know 8 times 8 is 64. So 8 times 9, if we do our 9s trick, let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 72. So we now know that each one of these boxes weighs 9 pounds. So we're going to put a 9 here, 9 here. In all of the boxes, we put a 9. All right. Now we can figure out how much Evan's dog weighs because we know how much each box is. So we do 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Or you could just do 9 times 7 because there's 7 boxes. And 9 times 7 is, if you know your facts, if not, you can do your hands trick. And look, it's 63. So Evan's dog weighs 63 pounds. Don't forget to put the pounds. LBS stands for pounds, or you could write the word pounds. All right, that was a lot going on. If you need to reverse and look at what we just did, feel free to. We're going to do one more problem together the exact same way. We're going to separate them, we're going to draw boxes and pictures, and then we're going to go from there. Okay? So let's look at our problem over here. All right, we're done talking about puppers. Now we are talking about llamas and frogs. So our example number 1, it says Giselle's llama weighed 6 times as much as Thiago's frog. Okay, so right now I'm going to circle my 6 and I'm going to box my times. So remember, times means multiply, so I'm just going to remind myself that it's going to be something to do with multiplication. All right, together they weighed 56 pounds. So if we take Giselle's llama, probably a baby llama, and Thiago's frog, and we put them together, they would weigh 56 pounds. How much does Giselle's llama weigh? Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing we did last time and see if we can solve it. So first I'm going to write Giselle, or you could write llama, and then underneath it I'm going to write Thiago. Okay? All right. So once again, I'm going to use my boxes. So we know that Giselle's llama weighed 6 times Thiago's. So Giselle, I'm going to give 6 boxes because it weighed 6 times as much as Thiago's. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's why Giselle got 6 boxes because her llama weighs 6 times as much as Thiago's frog. But Thiago's frog has to weigh 1 box, right? So for every 1 box for Thiago, there's 6 for Giselle. Because the frog can't just weigh nothing, right? Okay, and we know that together that this frog and llama weigh 56 pounds. All right, so now we know this. So now we need to, once again, add up all our boxes because we need to figure out how much each individual box weighs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes, okay? So we have to do 7 times what equals 56, because 56 is the total weight. So, hopefully you can see 7 times what equals 56. So think in your head, 7 times what would give us 56? Oh, I know that 7 times 8 gives us 56. Hopefully you know your facts. If not, you can look on your sheet. All right, so I know that each box now weighs 8 pounds. So I'm going to give 8 to each box. So we know that Thiago's frog, this must be a really big frog, weighs 8 pounds. That is a big frog, right? So now our goal is to figure out how much does Giselle's llama weigh. So now we can see it. It's 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. And you can totally do that. Or you could just do 8 times 6 because there's 6 boxes. And 8 times 6, maybe it's coming, is 48, okay? So we know that Giselle's llama weighs 48, and don't forget we have to write pounds. All right, if you missed any part of that step, these steps go back in reverse. First things we do, we put our 2 people's names, and then we circle our numbers. Then we saw that Giselle had 6 times, so we put 6 boxes. Thiago, obviously the frog has to weigh 1 box. We counted them all up. We had 7, and we know it was 56 total. So 7 times what got us 56? 8. So 8 was in each box. And then to get Giselle's llama, we had to count up all of them. Okay, hopefully you're still with me. I know it's a lot. If not, I'm here to help you tomorrow or whenever I see you, right? All right, I'm going to give you your challenge problem. Or your first pause problem. We only have 1 pause problem today. Okay? So lucky you. But try your best, okay? All right, here is your pause problem. It says, Kim trained 3 times as many dogs as cats. So I am already going to help you out. I'm going to say, we know Kim changed 3, and times means to multiply. many dogs as cats. The total number she trained was 28. So I'm going to circle 28. How many cats did she train? So we're looking at we're looking for cats on this one, okay? All right, how many cats did she train? All right, go ahead and pause, give it a try. Start by putting your dogs and cats, give them some boxes, and we'll go from there. But I'm obviously going to keep going. All right, so I see that we're talking about dogs and cats, so I'm going to write dogs, and I'm going to write cats. All right, we need to give them some boxes. So she trained 3 times as many dogs as cats. So that means that dogs is going to be our 3, okay? So we're going to give dogs 3 boxes because she trained 3 times as many dogs as she did cats. But cats have to weigh something, so we got to give cats 1 box. All right, and we know all together that if we added the dogs and the cats, we had 28. Okay? If we added all the dogs she trained and all the cats she trained, we would get 28 animals. So this one's actually asking for cats, so this one will even be a little bit easier. So we have to see, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to think 4 times what is going to give us 28, because we got to know how much each box stands for. All right, if you think 4 times, I think it's 9, if I check, that would be, oh, no, that's too many. Okay, 4 times, keep going. Any thoughts? 4 times 7, okay? All right, so we know that each one of these things stands for 7. So we put 7, 7, 7, 7. This is so easy. It says cats. Cats, we already see that it's 7. 7 cats. But if they wanted to know dogs, like the other problems that we're talking about, we'd have to count 7 times 3, 7, or 7 plus 7 plus 7, so 7 times 3 is 21. So 21 dogs. But this one was only asking for cats. So if you got it, stellar job. If not, I will help you. Just try your absolute best. Please, if you have any questions, please put it in the question section of this, of your paper. Yeah, you guys are the best.